Frank Brady. We've put together a series of short videos intended to help you improve your bottom line, strategically and in the short term. We hope you find them helpful. Thank you for watching. Until the 1940s, almost no one in the U.S. had insurance for hospital or medical care. Then large corporations began offering insurance as an employee benefit to get around wartime wage and price controls. That's when the term healthcare entered the American vocabulary. Its use allowed third-party insurance companies and health planners to conflate the cost of insurance with the cost of patient care in the hospital or physician's office. Before then, it was medical care or hospital care. The availability of health insurance largely removed the cost of obtaining care as a consideration, especially for those with first dollar coverage, resulting in a significant increase in service demand. The Hill-Burton Act was signed into law by President Harry S. Truman on August 13, 1946, and its effect on healthcare in the U.S. was monumental. By 1975, Hill-Burton had been responsible for construction of nearly one-third of U.S. hospitals. By 2000, about 6,800 facilities in 4,000 communities had in some part been financed by the law, including hospitals and clinics, rehabilitation centers, and long-term care facilities. Taken together, the introduction of healthcare insurance, shielding patients from the real cost of care, and the subsidized construction of thousands of potential care locations created all of the elements of a perfect storm. And that is exactly what we got. Subsidized primary care demand at significantly greater than normal rates, and excess hospital bed capacity. Although the introduction of healthcare insurance fueled service demand, the healthcare cost explosion didn't really take off until 1965, with the introduction of Medicare and Medicaid, as this graph from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services clearly showed. The graph's caption, also provided by CMS, reveals the central planner's failure to understand the relationship between cost and demand. Of course, reducing out-of-pocket cost didn't curb growth, it caused it. In fact, the third-party payment system directly causes more than 40% of U.S. healthcare costs. That system, not fee-for-service, is what caused the cost crisis. National healthcare costs exploded after healthcare insurance was widely available. Although the casualty insurance model makes sense for catastrophic coverage, it never made sense for primary care, because service demand does not depend upon an event outside of the patient's control, as is the case with auto or homeowners insurance. Demand for primary patient care is highly elastic and sensitive to cost. Once the cost of service was removed as a control mechanism, demand exploded. Bureaucratic cost control efforts have failed. We must reconnect the market as a self-correcting cost and demand control mechanism. We will have more on this in future issues. This concludes our current video. We hope you found it useful. Thank you for watching.